Yup. Yup. Yup, yup. It's a good day to be a leftist, ladies and gentlemen. All I gotta say is, Andrew Cuomo, suck my fucking dick, dirty dago wop, bitch. Suck my fucking dick, dirty dago wop, bitch. Get on the plane, back to Italy. 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 Dirty dago wop, bitch. Dirty dago wop, bitch. Dirty dago wop, bitch. Dirty dago wop, bitch. Suck my fucking dick, Andrew Cuomo! You're a disgrace to Italians everywhere! Get fucked! Hi, everybody. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? I'm Chris Valenti, and woke Sharia has arrived. Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah, Allahu Akbar. Woke Sharia is here. The caliphate of Zoran Mamdani has arrived, inshallah. Inshallah. We are so fucking back. We are so motherfucking back. I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. Wow, wow. Wow. We got a video to make. We gotta recap. We gotta rub it in the fucking faces of every MAGA douchebag that there is. Please collab with Kyle, I would love to, but hold on. We gotta start recording. We gotta record. And we've gotta make a motherfucking banger. But actually, before we do record, we're gonna need a couple of links to pull up, guys. We're gonna need a couple of links to pull up. So, hold on. Fucking wild victory royale across the motherfucking board. Across the motherfucking board, bro. Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see. Election day results. A good day for New York, bro. A good day for America. A good day for America. I mean, sweeping fucking bodies across the board. Body after body after body after body. Oh. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. All right, let's make a video. Let's make a video. I've got a little bit of a link. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. You guys ready? You guys ready to dance? I'm going to need you to be dancing. All right? Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to start the recording. Here we go. 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 Yup. Yup. It's a good day to be a leftist. Woke Sharia has arrived. And I got one thing to say. To Andrew motherfucking Cuomo, you disgrace to Italian Americans. Suck my fucking dick. Inshallah. Dirty dago wop, bitch. Get on a boat, back to Italy. Dirty dago wop, bitch. Get on a boat, back to Italy. Fuck you, Andrew Cuomo. Fuck you, Andrew Cuomo. We are the left. We are Zoran. We are the Zo Mentum motherfucker. Yeah. We bodied. Bodied. Unbelievable. This is your movement. This is our movement. Yo, to every single MAGA voter, get on your hands and knees and eat my shitty fucking asshole. Lick it clean. Hi, how are you? I'm Chris Valenti. Welcome to the Valenti VOD. We had sweeping victories, victory royales across the fucking nation yesterday. It was not just our brother Zoran Kwame Mamdani, inshallah, mayor of New York City. No, 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 no. We had victories in New Jersey. We had victories in California. We had victories in fucking Virginia. We had victory royales across the fucking board, okay? And the thing is, it's not a victory for the Democratic Party. It is a victory for the fucking people. Okay, there were Democrat victories, like in New Jersey with Mickey, what the fuck is her name? Mickey Sherrill? Is that her name? Mickey Sherrill, okay? But I want to make something abundantly clear. Zoran Mamdani's win is not a win for the Democratic Party. People like Hakeem Jeffries, also known as Apex Shakur, Chuck Schumer, Kathy Hochul, all of you Democrat establishment shills stood in the fucking way the entire time until his victory was inevitable. And then you fell in line. Some of you, like you, Chuck Schumer, you wouldn't even vote for him. This is not your victory. You don't get to fucking claim it. This is a victory for the democratic socialists. This is a victory for progressive values. This is a victory for the people, not for the Democrat establishment. Granted, there were many Democrat establishment Democrat establishment victories, and we're going to cover them. But the Zoran Mamdani victory is a fuck you to the Trump regime. And I know a lot of people are saying things like, well, how is the New York City mayoral race have anything to do with Donald Trump? Oh, I don't know, maybe because Donald Trump endorsed Andrew Cuomo, Elon Musk endorsed Andrew Cuomo, Stephen Miller endorsed Andrew Cuomo, Bill Hackman endorsed Andrew Cuomo. I called him Hackman because he's a hack. This was Zoran Mamdani versus the billionaire class. And I've said it before. There were three parties on that stage. The Republican Party under Curtis Sliwa. The Socialist Party, even though he was the Democrat choice, under Zoran Mamdani. And then the Billionaire Party. The billionaire class under Andrew fucking Cuomo. Andrew fucking Cuomo, the predator who doesn't understand the word no, lost his fucking primary, and he couldn't take that for an answer. He couldn't take that. No, absolutely not. So he forced himself upon us. He molested his way into the fucking mayoral race, and even then we said, fuck you, you disgusting greaseball piece of shit. You are the worst of the fucking Cuomos. Your daddy Mario was the only good fucking Cuomo. Your piece of shit fucking brother Fredo is always on CNN or whatever the fuck shit show he has, spewing the most nonsense he possibly fucking can. And you roadmap looking like a topographical Afghanistan map motherfucking predator, you lost your power. The dynasty of the Cuomos is fucking over. The dynasty of the Cuomos is fucking over. I know my father would be screaming right now. My father lived under Cuomo for his entire goddamn fucking life. Every New Yorker has had to live under a goddamn Cuomo our entire fucking life. And finally, we got you dirty greaseball dago wop fucks out of power. Fuck you, suck my dick. I'm sweating. That is how fucking excited I am. This is the hope. This is the first semblance of a palpable hope that is, you could cut it in the fucking air. I don't give a shit about you MAGA fucks anymore. Your fucking whole movement is dying. Your whole fucking movement is dying one by one, and you're all gonna be left alone at the end of the day like you fucking were beforehand, you unlovable fucking freaks. All right, let's start covering a little bit of the victory royales that we got. But before we do, a couple of shameless plugs. First of all, thank you very much for all of the recent subs. We got a fuckload of new viewers here because you watched my video where I said that JD Vance is fucking the shit out of Erica Kirk. That's true. Allegedly, don't sue. But I'm Chris Valenti. This is the Valenti VOD. This is real independent media. I have never had a conversation with an advertiser, a billionaire, a government. You can probably tell why. I'm too controversial. And even if I wasn't, Fuck you. Don't even approach me with your fucking ad. I don't want it. I'm going to build an entire goddamn platform off of real independent media. Every single one of these motherfuckers in the chat, they're going to give me $1, $2, $3. We're going to build a fucking empire. And 7 years from now, I'm going to run for president and I'm going to fucking win. Suck my dick. Sukiamo il cazzo, putana. That's the play. Let's just dive in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you do want to support me financially, you can buy merch. You can hit the thanks button down below to tip me directly. Thank you for the $10. You can become a patron on Patreon, and you can hit the join button down below to become a member, which will give you access to member-only content and a whole bunch of cool emotes. But without further ado, let's get a look at the way that Zoran Kwame Mamdani absolutely fucked Andrew Cuomo up his Italian asshole. So with the mayoral race, we've got Zoran Mamdani with over 1 million votes. That is the most votes that a candidate has had in the New York City mayoral race since 1969. Since 1960 motherfucking 9. We are breaking glass ceilings here, bitch. Andrew Cuomo with 41.6% of the vote. Every single person who voted for Andrew Cuomo is a fucking cuck. You're a fucking loser. I have more respect for the 146,000 people who voted for Curtis Sliwa than I do the people who voted for Cuomo. And then in dead last, we have Eric Adams. Now, if you didn't know this, Eric Adams dropped out of the race too late. Because he dropped out too late, they had to put his name on the ballot, and a whole bunch of brain-dead fucking dipshits ended up voting for him. So, we got the Zoran bodying. Absolute bodying. It was unfucking real. Oh my God. And dude, I went to the DSA party. I was at one of the DSA parties in a crowd of like 500 fucking comrades. And when Zoran said to Donald Trump, turn the volume up, dude, that was a body job. Now, I think that can be interpreted in a lot of ways. Some people are interpreting turn the volume up as like, you're going to have to attack a lot harder because I'm not Eric Adams. I'm a fucking man. I'm not a gelatinous, spineless piece of shit. So if you're going to want to fuck with New York, turn the volume up. That's not how I interpreted it. How I interpreted it was literal. I think he meant, hey, Donnie, you fat fuck. I know you're sitting there watching the TV. Grab the remote, turn the volume up, and listen to the sound of the people. The people who will not be divided. The people who have been united under the movement of Zoran Mamdani, under the movement of democratic socialism, under the hope, because that's what this is. Hope. Hope that you fascist fucking dogs sitting in my White House, you're not gonna be there forever. And when the pendulum swings back, it's gonna break through the fucking glass, bitch. We're not swinging back to liberalism. No. We're swinging to socialism. And you will either accept it or be trampled on. Let this be a message to every single Democrat politician. I don't give a fuck who you are. Every single Democrat politician needs to understand. You will either fall in line with the people, or you will never be elected again. Understood? Understood? I'm talking to you, Hochul. I'm talking to you, AIPAC Shakur. I'm talking to you, Cuck Schumer. You fucking traitors. You are fucking traitors. And you will not be forgiven. I hope you don't think that you're going to be forgiven. Check it out, Stream Deck. Bang. All right, moving on to New Jersey gubernatorial election. We got Mickey Sherrill with 56.2% over the piece of shit Jack Ciritelli, who a lot of the Republicans genuinely, foolishly thought was going to fucking win the election. No Republicans won, except for Staten Island, also known as Trash Island. You can have Staten Island, Donald. You want Staten Island? Take it, please. Push it into the fucking corner. Drop a bomb on it. I couldn't give less of a shit. All right, moving on to, so we got Mickey Sherrill with 56%, Jack Ciritelli with 43%. Virginia, Abigail Spanberger, who we are not a fan of on this channel, but she is a Democrat over Winsome Earl Sears. So Abigail Spanberger is a Democrat. However, she has said that Zoran Mamdani's ideas, Zoran Mamdani's policies are not the way forward for the Democratic Party. So what you're looking at here with Abigail Spanberger is a typical radlib. So Abigail Spanberger, fuck you. You are the enemy of the movement. I hope you don't think that we are on your side. We hate you, but you were a better choice than the Republican candidate. That's all. This is like Kamala. You won like Kamala, although she didn't win. You won like Joe Biden, right? Where nobody likes you, but you were up against someone far worse. Okay, so do not think that you are part of this movement if you or any of your staffers are watching this. Democrats sweep key races in 2025 elections and early referendum. Democrats scored victories in the... Oh, also Prop 50? Prop motherfucking 50 passed. Prop 50, if you don't know, in Texas, the goddamn Governor Hot Wheels, Greg Abbott, the paraplegic fucking imp, he decided to gerrymander his district to give the Republicans more seats. So California Governor Gavin Newsom said, I'm gonna do the same thing, and I'm gonna let the people vote on it, and the people voted on it, and the people said, we're gonna counter gerrymander your shit, motherfucker. Get bodied, get bodied, get bodied. Fuck you, Greg. Get bodied, get bodied, get bodied. Fuck you, Greg. Hot Wheels, your legs don't work. 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 Yeah, 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 your legs don't work. I don't give a fuck about Governor Greg Abbott. Fucking roll over here and blow me, bitch boy. But we are witnessing the actual acceptance of socialism in the capital of capitalism. Do not fool yourself. New York City is the most important city on planet Earth. And facts don't care about your fucking feelings, bitch. And we just elected 3 things, and he covered this in his speech. A young man, 34 years old. We have been propagandized to believe that young people cannot lead. They're not trustworthy, right? A young man, a Muslim, who we have been told and propagandized into thinking that Muslims are going to bring about another 9/11 and that all Muslims are fucking dogs and whatnot. We voted him in. And then last but not least, a motherfucking socialist in New York. Concrete jungle where Zoran is mayor. We hate you, Andrew Cuomo. Now you're in New York. Allahu Akbar. But like, no, that is, I am so excited. I am so excited. Hail Sithis. I am so excited because, guys, this is the first time the people have given a fucking mandate in a long time. I know that, like, there was a lot of people who were calling the, wow, I'm sweating my balls off. That's how geeked I am. I know there were a lot of people who call themselves the silent majority, like the Trump voters. No, you're not. The silent majority just voted. What you are is the screaming minority of cry bullies that punch people in the face. They go, why are you fighting back? What the fuck? Why are you fighting back? Well, it's because you were raised by a pussy-ass bitch, Trump voter. Your father was a weak man and your mother is a whore. We were raised by the people. We were raised by actual strong people who understand that blaming the immigrant, blaming the poor person, blaming the minority for your problems instead of the 400 billionaires who control 98% of the wealth, well, to be frank, that's a sign of mental disability. That's what you have, MAGA voter, and that tight red fucking cap is keeping your jelly brain intact, because without that, what are you? You know what you are, right? You're wearing the Plankton helmet, you know, in the SpongeBob movie? All hail Plankton. That's what you are, MAGA voter, you fucking vermin. Why don't you abandon ship, join the OAL, the only Americans left, and accept the fact that you were duped by the most corrupt man in American history. The worst president in American history duped you into voting for him because he said, I'm going to end the wars on day one. I'm going to lower the price of groceries. I'm going to undivorce your parents and get those gay thoughts out of your head. And you fell for it? I don't fucking pity you at all, genuinely. There's nothing that could happen to you that would make me feel bad. I need you to understand that. All right, let's move on. Let's keep reading. Democrats scored victories in 4 major races of the night: the New York City mayoral race, inshallah, the governor's race in New Jersey and Virginia, and Prop 50, California's redistricting ballot measure. Exit polling showed voters went to the polls with worries about the economy in their minds. So I want to pull up a couple of clips for you. I don't know if you guys watched Zohran's speech, his victory speech, but it was nuts. Zohran Mamdani, I have 4 words for you. Zohran went on the offensive, which I've said before. He is waiting for the opportunity, or he has been waiting for the opportunity to go on the offensive, because the attacks against him were all trying to paint him out to be the scariest motherfucker alive, right? Like he's going to do another 9/11. I cried during that speech too, Nelson. So he had to stay in the defensive. He had to smile to a point that hurt his fucking face every time he was on camera. But now that it's over, now that he has won, he can finally go on the offensive. Listen to this shit.
So Donald Trump, since I know you're watching, I have 4 words for you.
Turn the volume up. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Does anybody else think he did the mustache in solidarity with Hassan? I genuinely think he did.
We will hold bad landlords to account because the Donald Trumps of our city have grown far too comfortable taking advantage of their tenants. So
he had some better parts of it. Zohran Mamdani speech. He gave, I'm not kidding, I think it was the best speech I've ever heard in my entire life. Okay, the best speech I have heard in my entire life.
Thank you.
No, that's not important. I want some of the bars. Oh, here it is.
Since I know
This is what I was talking about, guys. What have I told you for fucking weeks? That he is the 3 things that we've been told to fear the most: young, socialist, Muslim. Listen to this part.
So Donald Trump, since I know you're watching,
Turn the volume up. I fast forwarded.
we are breathing in the air of a city that has been reborn. I am young, despite my best efforts to grow older. I am Muslim. I am a democratic socialist.
That's how my crowd sounded last night, by the way. I don't know what the fuck was up with my crowd. There was a lot of like, yeah, but when he would say, we sounded like a legion of orcs, bro, of Uruk-hai. I'm talking 600 comrades going, oh, 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 oh. It was fucking, we were barking. We were barking.
And most damning of all, I refuse to apologize for any of this. New York will remain a city of immigrants.
Yes, it will.
Built by immigrants.
Yes, it will.
Powered by immigrants. And as of tonight, led by an immigrant. So hear me, President Trump, when I say this. To get to any of us, you will have to get through all of us.
And that's true, Donald. You try to deport Zohran, we know you're going to do it. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Over the next 57 days, Eric Adams is going to be blackmailed by Donald Trump. He's going to use that blackmail to flood New York City with ICE agents, the Department of Homeland Security. They will be trying to round up as many people as possible. And the final nail in the coffin will be, before Zohran's inauguration, they will try to deport him. Under the Communist Control Act of 1954, Zohran is not a communist, but you have heard a million times everybody calls him a communist. That is not because they don't know the difference. They know the difference between communism and socialism. They call him a communist because they need it to stick for when they do eventually try to use the Communist Control Act of 1954, which allows you to deport foreign-born communists. That is the play. But like Zohran said, if you come for one of us, you're coming for all of us. And you're gonna have to get through literally all of us, to touch my mayor. Never in a million fucking years are you putting him on a plane and sending him back to Uganda. You could try, but I hope you know what will happen. Just letting you know. Let's keep on listening.
Thank you to the
Democrat wave, motherfucker, it's a tsunami!
next generation of New Yorkers who refuse to accept that the promise of a better future was a relic of the past. You showed that when politics speaks to you without condescension, we can usher in a new era of leadership.
Inshallah.
This new age will be defined by a competence and a compassion that have too long been placed at odds with one another. We will prove that there is no problem too large for government to solve and no concern too small for it to care about.
Inshallah.
This is not only how we stop Trump, it's how we stop the next one.
Yes, and that's really important. I've said it before. A lot of people compare Trump to Hitler. I do the same thing, but I am very afraid that Trump may not be Hitler. Trump may be President Hindenburg, right? Trump may be the guy before Hitler, right? Like, Stephen Miller is a lot scarier than Donald Trump. This is about establishing a real resistance, a real opposition party to the fascists. If you think fucking liberals like Chuck Schumer and AIPAC Shakur and big-titted Nancy Pelosi, God, I want head from her. If you think they are going to save you, I've got a fucking, I've got beachfront property in Kentucky to sell you, dog. Dead ass on God. Anyway, as we know, our buddy Zoran has absolutely swept. It ain't just him though. We've got some other stuff. As we mentioned earlier, California voters said Zoran. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. No, that's the sun. I'm so sorry. Also, Zoran quoted Andrew's dead daddy. Oh, dude, do you know how hard I would crash the fuck out if I lost a race and the motherfucker that beat me quoted my dead daddy? Oh! I would be plotting my revenge. Chris, look up the Louisville UPS crash. I saw that. We'll watch that in the live, but that ain't going to be going in this video. It's not important. But I will tell you, for people who are watching this pre-recorded on YouTube, a fucking plane crashed into a UPS building and blew it the fuck up. Everyone on the plane roasted like a fucking marshmallow. Absolute chaos shit. Rest in peace. I'm not the type of guy to be saying rest in peace because I mean fucking obliterated, bro. Obliterated, melted. Shit was nuts, and now my Xbox Elite controller is gonna be late. I don't believe in hell, but if there is one, I'm going to it. All right. The first person Mamdani quoted in his victory speech was socialist Eugene Debs, and he offered withering criticism of Cuomo, declaring, "Let tonight be the final time I utter his name, as we turn the page on a politics that abandons the many and answers only to the few." But by the way, guys, this entire thing, Andrew Cuomo's run for mayor, it was supposed to be a springboard for his run for president in 2028. I am a 14,000-year-old reptilian shapeshifter. I've seen the future. You can come back in 2028 or 2027, sorry, and say, holy shit, Chris, how did you know that Andrew Cuomo was going to run for president? Well, it's so fucking blatantly obvious that you need to be a fool to think anything other. Anyway, Trump had a little bit of a crash out, and he kept on posting online that, like, well, for one thing he said was after Zoran won and Zoran said 4 words, turn the volume up, Trump posted, he said, "And so it begins." like he's fucking Palpatine, except he sounds more like, and so it begins. Like, motherfucker, you don't have, you're not that guy, bro. And at the same time, we're getting leaked suspicious theories that you may have like a heart thing, an LSAT or whatever. Like, you might have like something under your suit connected to your heart, keeping it beating because you're so morbidly obese and 80 years old, and I've never seen a fat 85-year-old. Hey, guys, you ever seen a fat 85-year-old? I haven't, because they're dead. Because they're fat and 85, which is fucking insane. But yeah, so Donald is crashing the fuck out. And he kept on saying, Trump wasn't on the ballot, and that's why I lost. Guy just goes, wait, look at this. Trump won and you're a nobody. You know who didn't fucking win? Andrew fucking Cuomo, who Donald Trump endorsed. You know who did win? Zoran Kwame Mamdani. Get on your hands and knees and throat my shit, you fucking bootlicking loser. Eat my shitty fucking asshole. You lost. You got fucked by the long dick of Mamdani, bitch. Cope, mauled, seethe, spam the chat, all caps. Notice me, daddy, notice me. Get fucked. You lost. We won. Inshallah. Allahu Akbar. What are you gonna do? You gonna call a fucking DHS and get me deported? Guess what, bitch? I'm from New York. The fuck are you gonna do about it, you spineless, gelatinous fucking pussy? Suck my dick. God damn, I love shitting on you MAGA fucks. There ain't nothing about you that is powerful. You are all weak incel men. You are all pathetic little fucking worms. Trump sends message for 2026 midterm elections, a choice between communism and common sense. Speaking to the Business Forum in Miami, Mr. Trump sought to cast, without naming Mamdani, a choice between Democrats and Republicans in 2026. After last night's results, the decision facing all Americans could not be more clear. We have a choice between communism and common sense. I choose communism. Our opponents are offering an economic nightmare. We're delivering an economic miracle. Really? Because the stock market is fucking crashing. The prices of groceries is skyrocketing. The prices of gasoline is skyrocketing. You started a war with Venezuela. You're threatening a war with Colombia. You're threatening a war with Mexico. You illegally bombed Iran. You illegally bombed Somalia. You illegally bombed Syria. You illegally bombed Yemen. You illegally bombed Lebanon. You're threatening to annex Canada. You threatened to invade Panama. You threatened to invade Greenland. You rolled out the red carpet for Trump. I mean, not for Trump, for Putin. Dude, there's not enough. Actually, there's too much for me to cover. Why am I losing frames? There is too much of you being the worst president in American fucking history for me to even keep my head. And now we're finding out that all of those fucking boats you've been bombing in Venezuela, which I've lost track of, it's like 25, 30 fucking boats. You've killed 60 plus people. We are now finding out that Admiral Halsey, the top leader of South Command in charge of the naval operations that have been bombing Venezuela, he quit a year into his 3-year term, which has never happened before. And he wants to meet with members of the House in order to tell them why he quit. But Republicans refuse to meet with him. They say, shut your fucking mouth and leave. We don't want anybody to know that of the illegal operations that we're doing. We don't want anybody to know that we've actually confirmed that there are no drugs on these boats. That is fucking insane. And also now we're finding out that the Pentagon says that they reserve the right to kill anybody they want that is affiliated with narco terrorists. So I need you to understand, we have the war on drugs and then we had the war on terror, and Donald Trump merged them together to create the war on terror drugs, or what he calls narco terrorists. This is at the same time that he passed NSPM 7, which designates any Antifa person, anybody who doesn't support Christian nationalism, anybody who wants gays to get married, anybody who is not blindly in support of the Fuhrer has been labeled as a terrorist. And you're claiming that you reserve the right to kill any terrorists that you want without congressional approval. So what this is the prelude to being able to target people like me and have a fucking drone pull up and snipe me in the head and then say, well, he was because that's what he would say. No, but what he would say is, you're a terrorist because you don't support me, therefore you can die. But that's what we're fucking at right now. That is where we're at. Let's keep reading. Trump says, we lost a little bit of sovereignty last night in New York, but we'll take care of it. Mr. Trump also all right, whatever. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I saw this 1 year ago. History was made. I saw that. They're going on, like, they're really, what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Yo, what the fuck is that? Are they both AI generated in this? You couldn't find a picture. Dude, you look like he actually looks like a cadaver, bro. I've seen bodies. This looks like a body. This looks like a dead ass body, dude. Holy fucking shit. But yeah, no, the White House has been crashing the fuck out over this. Oh, it's unbelievable. Let's check Trump's truth real quick before we close out the video. Let's check Trump's truth. Oh, of course he's blaming. Oh, yeah, wait. Are we about to break the shutdown record? Is this about to be the longest shutdown in American history because we have a fat orange fascist in charge? Is that what we're doing? Oh, here it is. So this is right when Zoran called him out with the 4 words, and he tweets, "And so it begins." Unfucking believable. He's such a baby back bitch cry bully. It's so pathetic, dude. It's so... Look at this. What is this? Is the video even gonna play? Dude, this app is so bad. This app... Truth Social is so bad, dude. It never fucking works properly. Look at all this shit. Unexpected error, you're going too fast. Who made this? Donald himself?
As we speak, the Democrats in Congress are trying to put all of this progress at risk and drag us back to the Biden policies of soaring prices, crushing energy costs, massive spending, open borders. Let the world come into our country from...
I love when they claim it was open borders when Joe Biden deported more people than Donald Trump. Joe Biden deported a fuckload of people. There was no open border policy.
Prisons and from mental institutions, let them pour in, and rampant inflation. That's what Biden gave us, all of those things. With the reckless Democrat shutdown, virtually every Democrat in Congress has voted to hold the American people hostage.
No, you literally actually said that. You actually said that you're holding the American people hostage, like verbatim. That's a quote from you. The Democrats voted to keep 60 million Americans' health care. That's what they voted to do. And you said, we want to take away their health care, and if you don't let us take away their health care, we're going to take away their food stamps anyway. You cut off 40 million Americans from food stamps when I think 18 million of them are children. And then you refuse to drop off 94 million pounds of food to food banks. So not only are you taking away food stamps, but when they don't have their food stamps, they go to the food bank. You made sure there's no food at the food bank. So people like me and Proletariat Repair and Under the Arch and Gecko and all of these fucking leftist content creators, we had to do fundraisers. We raised over like $200,000 to put into food banks. I do have that link if you end up wanting it, but why is it up to us? Why is it up to us to have to feed the hungry when you're the goddamn federal government and you fat lying fuck, keep on saying that you brought in $20 trillion? First of all, you didn't even bring in $1 trillion, you fucking troglodyte. But you're claiming you got $20 trillion and you're cutting healthcare, you're cutting food stamps, you cut the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, you cut Meals on Wheels, you cut pediatric cancer research. Brother, no shit you don't think you're going to heaven. If hell exists, you're going to super hell with the super devil known as Benjamin Netanyahu, dog. You're not going to meet Satan. Satan would tremble at you because you're such a fucking piece of shit.
In an effort to extort hundreds of billions of dollars in new spending, they're demanding free health care for illegal aliens.
Lie, wrong, dumb, fuck. You need a social fucking security number to apply for any federal benefits. And if you think undocumented immigrants are getting social security numbers, I got a fucking bridge in Kentucky to sell you that goes right over the Atlantic Ocean, you fucking brain-dead moron.
That just came into our country from prisons and from mental institutions and drug dealers and drug addicts, and they want to give them $1.5 trillion in giveaways that would turbocharge rapid inflation again as they did the first time. You remember that just a couple of years ago, four disaster.
Shut the fuck up, fat boy. One more from him, and then we're gonna cut it because, God, I hate this fuck, and we're rolling up to 40 minutes.
The radical left Democrats are causing millions of Americans who depend on food stamps to go without benefits.
What? Oh, yeah, because we have a radical left president, and a radical left Senate, and a radical left House, and a radical left Congress, and a radical left Supreme Court. No, fuck nut. You have full and complete fucking control. Who the fuck is falling for this shit? Who the fuck is falling for this shit?
They're forcing federal workers to go without paychecks.
You literally, bro, you literally said on video, I don't know, I have lawyers looking into whether we have to pay them. We're going to take care of our people. Brother, every single accusation is a fucking confession. And to the MAGA voter that is actually capable of falling for this shit, stop speaking forever.
They're stranding thousands of travelers at the airports, and you understand it, and they understand it. All because they want to return to the failed Biden policies.
Unbelievably stupid. All right, listen, we still got a fat Dubbington. We still got an absolute fat Dubby, boys, all right? There were lines in California to vote on Prop 50. And I don't know if you know this, that was the only fucking thing that they were voting on in California. Our buddy Zoran, he beat the fucking record with over 1 million goddamn votes. This was a bodying across the board, and I think that it deserves one final celebration. This is your win. This is the people's movement. My fellow Americans, I believe that you have woken up. My fellow Americans, I believe that you can see the horizon yet again. My fellow Americans, I can feel the hope. And the hope is gripping my soul and propelling me forward. I can see the future, and the future is red. Red with socialism! Yeah! Fuck yeah! Thank you very much for tuning into the Valenti Vibe. If you're watching this live, you stay. If you're watching this pre-recorded, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Add the song name along with the artist name and the song link to the video. All right, yeah. Don't worry, I'll be doing that. I'll catch you on the next one. Click that video over there. It's a banger. And I know bangers. Suck my dick, Andrew Cuomo. Now that's a banger. That's a fucking banger. Ah, all right, we got to give credit to the artist. Whew. All right, copy. What do I do? How do I teach them how to do it? All right, Nelson, you there? Big Daddy Nelson? Big Daddy Nelson? Big Daddy Nelson? I gotta go turn on the AC. You are? All right, make sure I actually give credit to this. Hold on, let me turn on the AC. Oh. Heat wave in New York? No, I'm just a greaseball Italian. We sweat. All right, let's get that video uploaded. That's a banger. That's a real banger, and I do know bangers, believe it or not. I'm aware of what a banger is, and that was one of them. That was absolutely one of them. All right, so I've got to give them credit in the description. So what did they want? They said, add the song name along with the artist name and the song link in the description. Okay. Nothing by Retro Blue. Okay, so let's put this in the description. Song. Nothing by Retro Blue. And then what else did they want? They said, so put the name of the song, and the artist name and the song link in the video description. Okay, so where is it? Is this it? Is that the link? Is that the link? I think that's fine. Copy link. And then I'm going to go in here. Song Nothing by Retro Blue. Link to song. Or credit. Okay. How high are you? I haven't smoked a single hit of weed today. Is there anything else I have to do? Hold on. I think that's it. I think that's it, right? We're good? Right? I'm good. I think I'm good. All right. It's woke Sharia, baby. Inshallah. Mayor Mamdani. All right. I think we're good. I gave them credit. I could put the link. I put the name of the song. Okay. I think we're good for that. All right, now let's make a thumbnail. I got to take a picture, I think. I gotta take a picture. I gotta take a picture. How am I gonna do that? Camera. I have 2 cameras now. Let me see if this will work. Camera. No, doesn't need the microphone. Oh, fuck. It does need permission. Huh. Why can't I? Camera. Privacy settings. Oh, there we go. Camera. I did this, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? All right, there we go. Now it's working. Should be working. I do want to ask one of these MAGA people a very simple question. Is there any MAGA person who's willing to accept a couple of questions that'll probably make you look very stupid? Like, it'll be very, very quick. Very, very simple. Very, very simple. All right, fuck it. We'll just go, we'll just start making the thumbnail. Canva. I can pretend to be MAGA? No, I know that there's MAGA chuds in here. I want them to just at least pretend to be brave for a couple of seconds. It'll be really fun. If there's any MAGA person in here that is willing to pretend to be brave so I can ask you questions, just say me, and then I'll ask you a couple of basic questions. Let's see. Psst, 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 psst. Here, MAGA. Psst, 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 psst. Here, MAGA. Come on. Come on, MAGA. Come on. Psst, 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 psst. Come here. Come on, you little fucking rat. Be brave. I know there's one in here. Why are you all fucking scared now? What is this? Episode 283. Wow, we've come a long way. Me? All right, Rain. Hold on. Rain. You said you're MAGA. Do you support the United States Constitution? Oh, you're just trolling? Fuck you, you son of a bitch. Come on, dude. I know there's one of you fucking MAGA rats in here. Can't you just pretend to be brave for a couple of seconds? Fuck. Just pretend. I know none of you are brave. You're all inherent cowards because you were raised by weak men and slut mothers. But just pretend to be brave for a second, please. Jeremiah? Jeremiah, you in here? The wackadoodle left. All right, yeah, there he is. All right, Jeremiah, please let me ask you a question. Jeremiah, do you support the United States Constitution? Very simple question. Valentivod. So 283. He said yes. Okay. So, what is the 22nd Amendment, Jeremiah? Like, break. You don't need to give me the whole thing, but what does it really mean? What is the 22nd Amendment about? Just tell me. $50 says he has no fucking idea. $50 says he has no fucking idea. Anything? Oh, he's probably got to look it up. Yeah, he has to look it up. Googling? No. He's asking ChatGPT. He's asking ChatGPT. Be so fucking for real. You know what kind of people they are. Let me know if he responds. Oh, yeah. Or he's probably asking Grok. He's probably asking Grok. Nothing? Did he run away? That also would be expected from MAGA. Did you run away, little guy? I think he ran away. Oh, well, that's okay. I did tell him to pretend to be brave. He got scared. Holy fuck, look at that view. Beautiful. Beautiful view. All right. So we need 3 of these. First one's going to say, woke Sharia. Is that how you spell Sharia for Sharia law? Woke Sharia. That's one. The second one is going to say, Inshallah, Mayor Mamdani. My Sharona. Inshallah, Mayor Mamdani. Oh, Jeremiah's back. Bro, just scared the shit out of me. I thought Chris thought I was MAGA. We all do. What? Oh, wrong Jeremiah. Sorry, Jeremiah. Big fan. Sorry about that. All right. And then we need a third one, which will say, hope is back on the menu. Hope is back on the menu. Now, how about hope is back? Or Hope Core? I think hope is back. Nah, I don't like woke is back. I think embracing woke like that is fucking stupid. That's why I said woke Sharia, because I'm trying to play a bit on it, you know? I don't think that embracing woke is the, or like at least like the term woke is the way forward. I don't think that's the way. Oh, hope is alive? Hope cannot die. Hope cannot lose. That's better. Hope cannot lose, yeah? Way beyond in the stream, I've seen plenty of 80-year-olds in Trump's condition. Incidentally, I work in hospice. Exactly. 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 Inshallah, Mayor Mamdani. Hope cannot lose. Woke Sharia. Are you sure there's not an H at the end of Sharia? Somebody double check. Somebody double check for me. All right. All right, let's see. Democrats sweep the nation in blue tsunami. Mayor Mamdani, Mayor Zoran gives the best speech of all time. Hope. Or of all time. I spelled it right? All right, copy. See if it started properly. It's going to need the slightest tweak. Let's give it the slightest tweak. Publish. Jeremiah's back. The MAGA Jeremiah? Where's MAGA Jeremiah? I don't see him. MAGA Jeremiah, you here? It's right before the 7-second mark. All right, new cut. We're going to do 18 there. 1806 00 preview. Yup. Yup. It's a good day to be a leftist. Woke Sharia has arrived, And I got one thing to say. To Andrew motherfucking Cuomo, you disgrace to Italian Americans. Suck my fucking dick. Inshallah. Dirty Dago, what? Bitch, get on a boat. Back to Italy. Dirty Dago, what? Bitch, get on a boat. Back to Italy. Fuck you, Andrew Cuomo. Fuck you, Andrew Cuomo. We are the left. We are Zoran. We are the Zo Mentum motherfucker. Yeah. We bodied. Bodied. Beautiful. Confirm changes. All right. All right. That's up. Oh, I thought you were smarter. What do you mean? Do you mean you don't support Donald Trump? I thought you were smarter. Is that what you mean? Leo? Thank you for the gifted memberships. I really do appreciate that. I thought you were smarter. Oh god, they're all fucking brain dead, bro. They're all fucking brain dead. You fucking dog people. Alright, let me make a quick advertisement. You're hot as fuck? I know. Alright, hold on. Let me make this video real quick. Alright. So Republicans got ass fucked yesterday. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing to see. However, I do want to say that Zoran Mamdani's victory is not a victory for the Democrat Party. You motherfuckers stood in the way the entire time, and you only bent the knee when you realized his victory was inevitable. So Chuck Schumer, Apex Shakur, also known as Hakeem Jeffries, Big Titty Nancy Pelosi, go fuck yourselves. You guys are not one of us. You are enemies of the fucking movement. But to all of the MAGA voters, how does it feel to be eating my shitty fucking asshole? How does it feel? I got a whole new YouTube video covering the Democrat demolishment of the fascist institutions across this entire nation. New Jersey, Virginia, New York, California. We're just pub stomping on you fucking vermin, and you're going to have to live with that. You're going to have to fucking bite the bullet and live with that, bitch. So, whole new YouTube video. Go check it out. It's fucking goated. I'm MAGA? Why would you admit that out loud, bro? That's embarrassing. That's so gross. Let me add, wait, don't kick him. Said Ilmov. Oh my God, you're a Russian bot. Do you support the U.S. Constitution? New YouTube video. You do? Okay, do you know what the 22nd Amendment is? You don't need to give me it word for word. Do you know, like, what it's about? I see the sun. It's beautiful. Do you know what the 22nd Amendment is, like, about, dude? Yeah, he's typing it into Grok right now. He's asking Grok what it is. Yes, and? Okay, what is it? What is the 22nd Amendment? Say it out loud. What is it? Say what it is. No third terms. Okay, do you support Trump running a third term? I already said it. Okay, do you support Trump running a third term? Nope. Great. That's good to know. That's very good to know. So could you tell me one reason why you support Donald Trump? Just one. I also have to go soon, guys. I gotta go pick up Maddie. Gotta start driving. No worries, Jack. I'm not gonna be live for much longer. Better foreign policy. That means fuck all. Say something that has meaning. Say something with meaning. Can you tell me one reason why you support Donald Trump? Without using fucking fluff that says literally nothing. Use your words and say something. What a dumb fuck. Where is he? What are you saying? Did he say anything else? You just said foreign policy? That's your whole take? Get a load of this fucking guy. I'll give you an example. I'll give in. I was just pretending. I don't believe you. I'll give you an example of Trump's foreign policy. Illegally going to war with Venezuela and slaughtering civilians. Do you support that? Hello? Hello? Huh. 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 He made peace in Gaza? Okay, no, this guy is trolling. He is trolling. No, he's trolling. He's trolling. What a fucking piece of shit. You're a fucking piece of shit, dude. You're a fucking piece of shit. 10 out of 10 troll? Might be. All right, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go pick up Maddie. Thank you very much for tuning into the live stream. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Tell your friends there's a douchebag from New York who live streams and he makes absolute fucking bangers. You know how it is. You know how it is. You know how it is. You got a lot of things to do. Red Sec tonight? Maybe. I mean, I'm picking up Maddie. We're probably going to end up watching a movie. I'm going to try to play. I don't know. However, I do have a God squad. We have like a 4-man God squad. We have not lost a game yet. Me, Eddie, Rudy, and Doolin have not lost a game when we play together. And I'm thinking of creating like a playlist called God Squad. And it's like, because I don't want to post YouTube videos of gaming because I'm afraid it'll corrupt my feed. But what I am okay with doing is posting shorts, right? Because the shorts are a completely different audience anyway. So I'm going to be posting gameplay on shorts, but I'm thinking about like maybe live streaming sometimes on Twitch. So just so you know, if you guys do want to watch me game, make sure you're subscribed on Twitch. It's the same name, Valenti Videos. There might be a couple of streams in the future, but I don't know yet. But there will be definitely be more footage being posted on shorts. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm out of here, guys. I'm out of here. I love Galantis. Nice, brother. Shout out Timothy Sullivan. I went to a Galantis concert. It was fucking goated. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Oh, yeah, real quick. Click that Team Feed America. You could click the whatever you want, but please click the Team Feed America, guys. We have to be feeding our fucking comrades. The government won't do it. Please, please, please. Even if it's $1. Each dollar that is donated provides 10 meals. Okay? Even if it's $1, you're going to help a kid. All right? See you, there you go. That's our word. All right, guys. Later. Later, guys.